Hi there, my name's Christina Weber and I run a company called Christian Biz Owners on Fire. We help Christian entrepreneurs that want to have a fulfilling and successful business or ministry while keeping their relationships a top priority on a daily basis. So today we're going to talk about the planning components for a highly successful manifesting year. And what happens when all of these elements are in place and what happens when you're missing some of these elements. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to really review the past year. And I'm going to actually be doing my radio show on this exact topic. And if you tune in later today, you can catch it live. It's called Laying the Groundwork for Highly Effective Manifesting. So if you just search Blog Talk Radio, Christian Biz Owners on Fire, you get a listing of all the archived sessions. But that's going to go into detail about that first element, which is planning or reviewing last year, and go into detail on that. The second thing you got to do is make sure that the math works. You need to start with an income goal that you have for yourself and reverse engineer it. So you need to make sure that you have products and services that it's possible to come up with that number that you're looking for. The third component is once you figure out what that number is, you've reverse engineered, you know exactly what you need to do to close those clients, what activities needs to take place, marketing, operations, all of that. Then you need to look at your time and you've got to figure out, okay, how do I make this work within my life, my primary vocation, self-care, relationships. That's why that past year review is so helpful because not everything is right for everybody and it doesn't jive with their schedule. Maybe going out and speaking out of town is not going to work for some people if you have a family and obligations there at home, that it might work great for somebody else. So you want to make sure you're tailoring what you're doing with the goals that you have, your talents, and your vocation, and what the other obligations and things that are important to you. And lastly, you really want to do things that help you connect to your vision, okay? You've got to have an emotional connection to where you're going. I do this by actually creating audios of what I want to manifest and listen to them throughout the year. So, and it just keeps that fire going. It keeps your unconscious moving towards that vision that you're looking for while you're sleeping. So it just makes you highly effective in manifesting what's going to really make your heart sing. So, in conclusion, there really are, I've done this multiple ways. I've done all of the components some years, I've done part of them, I've done none, and I'll tell you, to really highly manifest effectively, you really need them all. And it does take some time. So one of the things that I find when I've done this process really, really well, if I listen to one of my audios of really the outcome I want to manifest for the coming year, like a year later, and I listen to it and I see how things did come into place, things did fall into place, and that gives me kind of a chill in my spine because a lot of times it came into being in ways I had no idea of how it would happen. So, which is really how manifesting works. If you need some help putting this together for yourself, it's going to be the best 2 hours you've ever spent for the whole year if you do this right. I encourage you to take advantage of what I call my GPS session, God's Will Planning session. And to do that, you go to talkwithchristina.com. That's talkwithchristina.com, and we set up a time where I can help you look at your vision, figure out what obstacles are getting in the way, and suggest any kind of resources that are going to help you get there. God bless.